Hello student, I hope you gone through my previous video. We had discussed about what is a business environment, dimension of a business environment, and the dimension has divided into the two parts, micro and macro. And under the micro we had discussed about internal factor, which where we had left one point, human and other resources. Now come to the today's topic. Today first of all we will discuss about one portion which was left on that day, human and other resources. Now come to this point, human and other resources means a business organization can get their success when their member and employees will work efficiency and competently. If they are more competent and more efficient, so they can get more success over the company's condition. So if a company is hiring a good people, if company recruiting to the good people and they are providing a good knowledge and good information, they are putting their good effort into the organization, so it increases the value of the company. So if the company is getting this kind of a good thing in their performance and their activities, it increases the value of the company. So if the company have a good human and other resources, it increase and it changes the company's condition. Now come to the external factors. Now first of all we'll discuss about what is the definition of external factors. External factors refers to those individual and group with which a particular business organization, any type of a business organization, comes into the direct and frequent contact in the course of its functioning. Now let's discuss in an easy form what is the meaning of external factors. External factor means the portion that externally which is directly influencing the business. If you are producing some material like as a plastic material, a pen, pencil, if the people, supplier and materials giver are not giving the materials to you, it would be difficult to achieve your goal and it would be difficult to survive your business into the market. So external factors are main factors who help to manage the company or organization. Without the external factor, you cannot survive it. I have taken an example, an Indian cricket team cannot win the match without the rest of 10 players. So if the Indian cricket team playing a match into the ground and the public is hooting and boosting to Indian cricket team, let's try and you can win it, that force can influence them to let's try to win the match. So external force are those forces which influence to the business, who help to survive the business into the market. So external forces has divided into the some portion: customer, competitor, supplier, middleman, financier, public. So first of all we will discuss about the first external factor, which is called customer. Now come to the definition of a customer. Customer means who consume the material of any company. So without the customer play a vital role to maintain the company's organization. Without the customer, a business organization cannot survive into the market. So we can say that customer are main sources of an external factor. And if you are an organization and if you want to get the more profit, you want to get the development of the company, that can be possible when customer will accept your material. If the customers are not accepting your material, they are not liking your material, they are not consuming your material, so a market, an organization cannot survive into the market. So we can say that customer is one of the most important role for any business organization. Without customer, a business cannot survive. Another point, who help to survive a business organization. Competitors. A business can face the two types of competitors. Number one, direct competitors. Number two, indirect competitors. Now let me discuss about what is the direct competitors and what is the indirect competitors. Direct competitors, same types of the business are pursuing in a market, it's called direct competitors. Like as a Hyundai company selling car and Tata company also selling car. So they are same type of a business running into the market. This is a kind of direct competitors. Now, what is the indirect competitors? Those other things. Indirect competitors means when other type of a convenience materials available into the market, like as a motor vehicle, like as a railway, like as a buses. So these are the indirect competitors who can influence to these direct competitors. So how can influence these things into the business organization? Number one, with the help of a direct competitors, you can choose a good value of your material. Let's take the example. If you want to launch a water a bottle into the market, so you first of all see what is the cost value is going into the market. On the basis of that, you would be easy to decide what price should be I decide for my one bottle. And in the other way, people selling and some other beverage material into the market, like a cold drink and other soft drink, that can also influence your direct competitors. So competitors will be not survive into the if competitors are not into the market, it would be difficult for organization to maintain their growth. And the one things will come also into the market, it will come monopoly. Only one person will take the advantage into the market. So competitor is the most important person who help to develop any organization. Supplier also one of the most important external factor. Supplier is also known as a creditors. Now let's take an example. Supplier who supply the material to my organization, which I keep into my warehouse to sell our wholesaler or a retailer. If supplier will not carry the material to us, it would be difficult to sell the material into the market. Without supplier, if we are not maintaining a good relation or good bonding with the creditors, so they will not supply my material on time. I will not get the things on credit. So without these benefits, it would be difficult for us to maintain a good atmosphere of a business into the market. Without the supplier, you cannot survive it. Let's take the example. If you want to launch a new pen, so for a pen you have a required plastic and ink. If the supplier will not help to carry that material into your warehouses or manufacturing department or production department, how would you manufacture it? So without the supplier, you cannot survive it. So we can say these are the one of the most important external factor. Without them, we cannot survive into the market. Here we are discussing about one point, these external factor. Without them, a business cannot progress it. Now come to the next point. Middleman or marketing intermediaries. Middleman is also one of the most important factor of external factor. Middleman, a person who help to make a good chain between manufacturing and wholesaler or wholesaler to retailer, who help to advertise my material, who help to distribute my material, who help to purchase my all material and keep their own warehouse, and time to time they move out from their warehouse to sell their retailer. So middleman is one of the most important person, because a business have required so many things. Out of them, one of the most important thing is advertising. So middleman or marketing intermediaries help to manage the advertising, distribution and the other important work for any business organization. Without intermediaries, we cannot do the advertisement. Without the intermediaries, we would face the many difficulties like distribution. Without the intermediaries, we face the problem of increasing the wealth. And it also help to provide more material to retailer time to time. Now, come to the next point. Financial. We have know that without the money we cannot survive into the market. If you want to do any business without finance, without money, you cannot survive into the market. So financiers are person who help and who provide funds, money to the organization, which help to complete all the goal and decision which they made it at the beginning. Without the financier, you cannot succeed your business. Financier help to provide fund and money at the requirement time. If you have required the money at the month of July, and at the person and the financier and the people are not providing the money, how would you launch a product? How can you sell the things? How can you do the transportation? So financier who help and who provide the funds to the organization, with them the company take a good decision. They can launch a new product, and without the financier, company cannot take a good planning for success their new plan. Public is a different from the customer. Customer means who consuming our material. Public means those who are giving the awareness about our product. Like, let's take the example, NGOs. They heard it some about company NGOs. Let's take any NGOs, Sun Pharma, or take a Lion Clubs. They are advertise to the company's product and material into the market. Public is also one of the most sources. If the public is not accepting your material, if NGO and other peoples are not developing the company's values into the market, it also make it difficult for them to maintain a good value into the market. So public means a normal public, NGOs and some organizations, those who are not consuming my materials but they are promoting my materials. Those who are helping to give a kind of advertisement कि if you will use such a product, so you will get the benefit. Let's take an example. You are not wearing the clothes of a Kutan's company or John Player company, but you heard from somewhere these companies are good, their fabrics are good, their materials are good, so you are promoting to the other people. You are giving the awareness to the other person कि if you will wear such kind of a fabric, if you will wear such kind of a ready-made shirts and pant and t-shirt, so it would be run for the long term. You can use for the long term. It would be benefit for the for yourself. So public also can help for increase the business transaction. Now second point of dimension of business environment is macro environment. Macro environment is also known as an indirect action environment. Indirect action environment. Now the definition of a macro environment is a macro environment refers to the general environment. Mean this is not a basic environment. This is not a major issues. These are the general issues. General environment that can affect the working of all business environment. Like I said, if you are doing a business, so the main thing, what are the main things? Your customer, your materials, your public, your supplier, your customer. These are not the main things, but somewhere that influence your business environment. That is divided into some parts: economical environment, social environment, technological environment, political environment, and legal environment. Now come to the point. An economical environment. Economical environment means this is the point. It means countries' economic condition. If government of any country taking some economical decision, so that economical decision can influence of any business organization. Who we are living in India, so who can influence that economical environment of any business organization? RBI governor. If he is taking any decision for changing of fiscal and budgetary policy, that can influence your business organization. Your finance minister, if right now respected Sitaraman is a finance minister, if she is taking any decision for amalgamation of two banks, and she is taking a decision for a taxable relaxation, so that can influence the business organizations. Trade companies and other government authorities, means a revenue company, revenue department, that can influence economical environment. So economical environment means if a government or some economic people of any country, if they are putting some order and some decision in the country, so it would become as a compulsion for a people to follow it. So if a government is taking any decision and that decision will become as a compulsion for the people, so this is not a direct portion to influence the business organization, but these business can influence to the business organization, to you will have to follow it. If you will not follow, that would be called illegal issues. So we can say that economical environment also influence a business organization. Now come to the next point, social environment. Social environment means, let's take also an example. You want to open a new business in somewhere in Dehradun, Lucknow, and the society of near of your area is not accepting your business, so it would be difficult for you to start a business. So social environment is also one of the most important environment, which is not directly influenced to your production, management, selling of a material. If the people are not accepting, those who are living near to your area and what the business you are doing, so it would be difficult to manage your business. It would be difficult to accept by the people, and if the people are not accepting your business, so you cannot survive and you cannot start your business. So social environment is also indirect action which can influence your business organization. Technology environment. Technology environment means, if you will come to the definition of a technology environment, means a science and development of a technology into the country, which give a more good thing to the business organizations. So if take an example, if you are using some mechanical things in your business organization, time to time, if the technology is increasing, developing, and if they are developing a more good material or mechanical materials for the people, so that can easily influence to the business organization. How can it influence it? If two people are doing the same business, one person using a old force of mechanical system and new business, same type of a business using a new technology system, so their workforce can increase better than to the same type of a business. So they will now think about to increase their more benefit. So technology environment can also influence a business organization. Now I'm giving the homework to political environment and legal environment. Learn at your home and think about what would be the definition. If you face any problem, you can send a message.